Testing Twitch as well. Just give me a second. uh, I'm still a little bit sick today, but I'm still a bit sick today. But what we're gonna be checking out today will be Star Rupture, which is a base game that I bought around 2 days ago that looks very satisfactory, and I'm gonna be checking it out today. So just gonna have to bear me with my voice being a bit weak today, but here is Star Rupture. And I've actually never played this game before. I mean, technically I did, but the thing is, it was a multiplayer and I never know what to do, so it just ended up being it is what it is. So today, since I'm just alone, so we're going to be checking out the single player mode and see what exactly it brings us. And of course, I'm not going to skip the tutorial. Let's see the session name. The auto save function. And for myself, I'm gonna review this again. Biologist, scientist is cool. Can't cause trouble, and soldier. Either scientist or engineer would be extremely cool, but I think I'm going with scientist. I feel the scientist is very smart, so let's see what exactly it's gonna bring us into.
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan.
Okay, so it's like...
Commencing holistic scan.
Sorry, my bad.
Life vitals normal. Prisoner PO212.
Prisoner?
Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your Galactic Assistance Liaison.
Oh, you can...
The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
I'm finally here. Let's get this training over with. I want to get to work.
Dear convicts from the first team of the new Argos project, Claywood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the service of Arcadia 7, located in the Rotura system in the VRVX galaxy. Your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation makes a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of our company. Your mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources required on Earth. At the same time, we encourage you to explore and document this undiscovered world, a potential new Earth. You were chosen for a reason. Each of you had unique talents and experience that makes you invaluable pioneers. While your paths might have been difficult, Claywood Corporation offers you a chance for redemption and a fresh start. Each complete order brings you closer to the freedom you long for. Good luck. Okay, so we are a prisoner and we have to do stuff.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Raptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
obtain the meteorite heart. How do I do that? So I guess I'm just gonna use grow. And I suppose red means it's too hot. Oh, so you can reload it. I see. All right, this is now broken, and I got a meteorite heart. Let's equip the building tool and choose the base core from the menu. I need the building tool, and I can select the base core, where I'm gonna place the base core. I can align to terrain, and I can vertical snap as well. So I'm thinking I will place my base over here somewhere. Here I have some resource looking like, so sure.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your minder, but gather the necessary components first.
Find and collect
Use the
titanium
harvester to
ore.
extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Sure. What is this? There's a wool. Oh, this is a wool frame, and I suppose this is titanium. And that might as well be titanium. And to find this is probably meteorite, but I might collect these more chunks on the. I need to find more titanium. Is this titanium? Let's find some titanium. What is this? Oh, that's helium. Oh, this is wolfram. Can I mine these? Oh, I can, actually.
I can't believe I'm here. Everything here is fascinating.
The Claywood Corporation is very glad to see your enthusiasm. Most convicts do not share it.
Most of them are
So
usually
I'm
idiots
guessing
who are
this is
unable to see the potential in being a pioneer
company
on a new world.
property.
Technically, you
Use
were not
the
a
base
pioneer.
lander
A lot of
to
people
create
have been
basic
to
building
Arcadia
materials,
before you.
120 of them.
That was a long
Okay.
time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
I'm glad, but I will also remind you of your resource gathering duties. Everything's ready. Now, build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers.
Use the building tool to set up
Remember
a
that
habitat
your
building
body is
airlock
also a
into
Claywood
your
corporate
habitat.
investment. So it would be good to create a comfortable
Oh,
place
so
for
I
it.
don't need the land anymore. Okay. That's cool. Can I leave the jump? I can. I'm gonna steal a shortcut then. Alright, where do I want my habitat? I suppose these are mining spots, so I can't really build my habitat here. But what I could is... I could build a habitat. Maybe over... want to build an airlock. Okay, so let's just see, and I can build an airlock.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way,
okay.
you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
So I can dismantle this? Ooh. Let me just try building a habitat again and see if I can just bring it a little bit down, I suppose. And I need a airlock. Okay, I have a suitable habitat. Can I build another habitat right next to it though? That's exactly what I want to know. You can build on top. But I don't know if we can build next to it. So. So I'm guessing you cannot. Okay. So there's supposed to be a core overheat level, so I'm guessing that means if you reach too much, you overheat. Alright, then where do I want to place my... Right here.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
I need 100. So can I build? Actually, no, I'm going to dismantle this thing. Okay, let's do it here. I feel like here's better. Corporate terminal, training corporations. I need to do a level 1.
The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Okay, so we need power. That means we're gonna need to grow a whole bunch of titanium again, so... Let's go get some titanium real quick. Hello? Where are you? Here. So far decent. I'm not hating this game. I didn't know there seems to be a bit improvement that can be done. Okay, gonna need. Yes, I could just go to the meteorite, I guess. Build an orbital Argo. So that's gonna be 120 building blocks or whatever that brewers. That's 120. Oh, basic building materials. So let's just do 10. Alright. Okay, we can build. Every connection requires power to connect power between building and connect them with the platforms. Okay. Additional platform conducts power. How can I close this? Oh, okay. Alright, power done. Select commission in the OCL and supply the OCL with required items.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
Research level 2 the corporate terminal. Oh, it just launched the pod right up in the sky. That's cool.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim
Okay,
your
I'm gonna
reward.
drop all the titanium to be sent while I'm gonna go check out new schematics.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
Trivial
already know.
question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
Impressive. You've used equipment like this before?
Titanium ore deposits.
Hardly. It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. You'd waste my
Okay,
potential if I
okay.
had to do that.
Exactly. Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
Right, I need 80 of those. Which unfortunately I have just used all my titanium to send, so I don't have any more to send. I'm just gonna go on a little exploration and see if I can collect these titaniums apart from drilling that big hole, which probably is gonna waste a lot of time doing. But let's see. Whatever. I guess I'm gonna drill that big hole. Build an ore excavator on the titanium ore deposit. So let's see. Can I just? Nope, I'm gonna have to find this. Gosh darn it! All right. Stop mining, I suppose. Is it this or is it not? Let me try this part. Oh, it is. Does not very slow, that's for sure. 3. I might do like 10, probably should be enough. Reload. The company are faster. I bet when I get freedom, I'm gonna have to return these gears back to the company. Let's see. 100. The airlock. Every connected element can transfer power. Connectivity is a rail that allows you to transfer the power and resources. Using drone rails, so provide power for the ability to operate. You said each one can. So is there power I can plug in from here? Nope. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do enough power then. Enough power for a better operate, so this is not enough power. Insufficient power! How much power do I need for this thing? Is there another power solution? Okay, so I do not. Right. Guess we're gonna plug more power generators to this. More energies. This considered 2 powers in grid 20, so it is still not enough with this amount of solar panels. Okay. I get to refund this, so let's see. How much power does this thing use?
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claimed Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patent. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Alright, let's just let even more solar powers do it, because apparently how need a 5? Okay, actually I don't need this anymore, I need that, I need the other one. But that costs a lot of power. Also, just build a core over this thing. Ah, whatever. That thing needs a lot of power. And I mean a lot of them. Get me out of this airlock. Let's get this stupid thing working until I can figure out a better power solution. Oh my goodness. A lot of power. Alright. With power, 15 out of 10. So, what does that? Rail transfer power, just like platform tiles. Does that mean this thing needs? I suppose that means we need more generators. There we go. I think we got finally enough power to get going. Oh my god, this is insanity. Get one generator going. And I suppose this base have a core load as well. Yeah, the core overheat level. Alright, it's gonna go send. Now just say we hello, I guess.
Great work as usual.
Analyzing
now build
station.
the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Analyzing station. Oh, finally have a window, yay! What does this do? Explore the planet in search of planet. Explore the explore the plant. Can I put meteorite out in there? No. I'm gonna go search for plants. Wow, this. I suppose this thing is. Going. Those things absorb me a lot of power. That's madness. What can be collected as plant? Yours. Guys want me to pick up some plant. There was no mistake. This game is definitely not a space game. So the title that I have put absolutely does not make any sense. So just give me a second while I get the title switched over. Okay. Back to the game. Not detour.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the
Use data
future,
points to get
you will need to
reputation.
decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Right. So now just put 100 tons. And I need to build a smelter. I suppose this thing power. I'll build a rail. Yes, I can. Buildings colliding with something. Oh no. Draw. Orbit, cargo launcher.
I need water.
where am I gonna get water? I suppose there's a pond. Can you just drink? Or wait, maybe you can eat one of those plants for water, I suppose? Let's try that.
Acquired.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Well, I don't have a better choice but to put the stuff in my mouth, you know. I don't have other way to eat and drink. Oh, so I should just... This is way too long. I'm gonna dismantle this. Let's see if I can get it down a little lower. Okay, it is a little lower, but that still doesn't prove the point. Then I still cannot jump. Okay. So I'm gonna have to get it down a lot lower, I shall say. Alright, so now I can fence there and then select smelters to use titanium bar. Select convention OCL, this corporation.
We're nearing the end of our training. Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
Since this is the first question, to establish a good baseline, I will answer 5.
I'm thinking about actually
On a
7.
scale of 1 to 10,
5, sure.
how afraid are you of arachnids about a meter in diameter?
It's unnerving how specific that question is.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Reach level 5. And then after that, I suppose I choose a faction I support. There's Future Health Solutions, Selenian Corporations, with its Blue Corporation, Moon Energy, and Clever Robotics. Or do I do all of them? I don't know. I will have to see after I finish my so-called tutorial. and see how that goes. $95 and $100. Okay, I need to claim my rewards in the tablet, I suppose. Claim. Your basic training on Arcadia 7 is over, but it's only the beginning of your sentence. Collect resource, optimize production, defend your base, and try to survive. Other players can now join your game. Star Wars is early as escaping some elements that will still work in progress. Expect more content and improvement with future game updates. If you ever new to the game, you can email them. If you join the community and follow the discord.gt/starrupture. Have a nice sentence. So exactly. Let me just join the Discord real quick. Alright, I've joined the Discord, and now I'm gonna
Great
close
job.
this.
This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety.
Military
I
cooperation,
will
space
now remove the
mining,
introductory
medical.
training restrictions.
Oh, they need Wolfram bar,
Location barrier
which I don't have that
disabled.
Wolfram bar at the moment, so I'm
Sedative
gonna have to
injector
live with the
disconnected.
military or space mining.
Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members. Ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your
sure.
debt. Good luck.
Oh,
Checking the connection. Over.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only S8466, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything I do?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
okay, I'll just turn this off for now. And let this go down first, and I will continue. In the meantime, I'm gonna need to make some Wolfram, because apparently without those you can't pursue others. So I'm gonna mine that type of Wolfram as well. So let's just stop mining first, I guess. Mine first, deal with the rest later. And I suppose when I get to level 5, that is when it's the most efficient for mining. Recharge. I think that's actually a bug, but I'll report it later. So in the middle of a... Oh, so you have to get to Yan. And then you do that, okay. Alright. Let's start fabricating. We 100 of those. Let's get out this airlock and start working.
That's a snack.
Alright, so let's see, I need the ore excavator. That means it will require 5 power. And I just get more better generators at this point. That's the stupid fucking gen. Just more gen. That doesn't even work. Well, I guess it does work, but. Okay, so the fact is you cannot move the up and down for excavators. I see why this is very challenging to put power. Any way I can connect Starlight obstructed. I can't do it here, but can I do it here maybe? Like for this one, I think I can just connect it like this. It's a connection symbol. But for this one I do not. Okay, let's try another location. Looks a lot better. Can I hook this power up now? I still don't think I can hook the power up from here. Well, that's my only choice is to do it here, but then I don't think that's gonna be very helpful, being honest. Yeah, that is not connected. Buildings collide with other buildings. Sure. Power. my only choice is basically to see if I can connect it through here, which also says no power.
E4101. You look like you're a magnet for trouble.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time for those in need.
People like you don't understand order. You just cause more problems for everyone else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did.
I'm not
I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
So, if I can just get a smelter. Then magically hook this up with the smelter instead. So you know what? That worked. We got power. And I can now build. I need 120 of this, right? And I just, I don't know. Take some. I suppose I'm gonna need to connect all this as well. And here I go, one power generator is not good enough, so here is two. And I will select. Let's see which one I want to go. I'll see if I can make some more power going. So, infantry upgrade. There's a furnace, helium-3 extractor, habitat, press refinery, disassembler. How about the sort of regeneration chamber? That to LEM station. There's a food station, factory upgrade, so you can finally get more food, better food. There's a pistol, a receive station. Oh, moon energy. Oh, obviously gonna go with moon energy because I feel like power is important at this stage. So here I go, moon energy. That's manufacturing. Budget 7 out of 200. And then this one just also need 200. I think if I can build like more of those to speed up, but I also gonna need to get some food soon, so let's just what I can do.
Acquired.
I suppose these are next. Oh, that's heal 20 XP, gain 5. Toxicity, okay. That's not good. That's for hydration.
That's a snack. Food provided. Come here.
Alright, got some food and drinks. I just stuffing random stuff in my mouth, obviously. The power station looks fine. How's stuff to go in with? I suppose. It's very slow. Ah. At least now 1, 2, 4. How does this look? So later there's gonna be cooling as well, right?
Another great day for science.
Boost this a little bit. I want this to be done as quick as possible for now. I just wish there's a way like Satisfactory can technically overcharge, so basically you could like overdrive the thing to make it go a little faster. But I don't blame. And right now I'm gonna go explore and see what's on this side of the planet. I suppose there's some enemy there that I have to deal with. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have come here without a weapon, but you know what? Just for a quick sneak around. And with energy to recharge. I think we could kill someone with this thing.
I see you've approached the geoscanner. You can use it to see the surrounding area.
Let's turn it on. Nice.
Map required. Alright. I got no map. That means I'm gonna have to go back home to find the map. Decent game, I mean, with this stuff. I just wish my friend do join, they don't know how to play the game, so that's gonna be quite a learning curve for them, because either they had to go to single player mode and then try to get the game to do the tutorial, they're gonna do like, well, for me, I'm gonna play this game. Which, they're probably gonna go to the tutorial, to be honest. It does feel a little like Planet Crafter though. That's for sure. You drop into some sort of spaceship or some sort of drop pod, and then you have to terraform this planet, and then something like that. But I'm almost done with level 1. So let's just go back to my Delta. I can actually see how things are doing through here, which is great.
Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment. Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Alright, now I've got a fabricator. So, horizontal connector. Oh, right. This is how you can connect the things side by side. I see. That's cool. But the placement I do is really hard for horizontal right now, so a little bit later. But for now, let's see. 140. Okay, that's okay. It's just meant to be placed outside. So let's just place it down here and see what I'm dealing with first. Why is this locked? Oh, that's cool. So how to get points for this thing? Oh, I suppose I had to go back to the titanium frame, don't I? So now I need a titanium rod and a titanium bar. Okay.
I don't get it, Sam. What's so interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces. Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
Alright, so now I can do this. Titanium rod. Fabricator. 1.5k. So now on the price side, at least we're doing 5 per whatever. How are you doing, you power? 107 out of 200. Let's see if we can find any plants or something just to give it a little boost. In the meantime, that is not stuff that we need to. 3538, still fine. Gonna hunt around for plant now. Eatable, edible.
Acquired.
A few.
Come here. That's a snack.
That is not a snack. Don't kill me. We're gonna deal with food soon as well. Anyone join? Why it sounds like this is becomes a little bit sick, so really don't expect me to do that much, I guess. Apart from just I can't delete this. But I can put this and claim some points. Oh, it's depot. Oh, building wrong, and it is. Inventory upgrades and furnace. Pretty cool. I think the next one I'm gonna do is the one down. Actually, I'm gonna continue going down this path for now. How is this looking? 150. Terrible. But manageable. I gotta find a lot more of those start tiers, just try to get those points, I guess. No games like Eden Crafted, where it just feels like a little more closer to Satisfactory. You just put down stuff, it grows, after it grows, you get it. This one...
That's a snack.
I don't trust it. Oh. It does actually give you both stuff. Every time something said that's a snack, it becomes like, is this another one I need to go research? Apparently not.
Come here.
There's not somewhere we can collect. But
Acquired. I need water. Hydrated and ready to work.
Of course. Hydrate yourself. Gonna
I'm getting better and better.
I forgot other part of this game is you're gonna need to fight these stupid things off. No, don't you? Come on, I don't have a gun, I can't do much, so just gonna run in. Pray for it. When I heard that music, it was unpleasant. Well, at least this thing can't kill it. You were
What were those creatures? They didn't look like anything from
dangerous
Earth.
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
The main threat.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Strange organisms. They look like insects at first glance, but they couldn't survive out here with this level of oxygen concentration. Is this some completely new species? Why don't I know anything about them? I know everything about this planet.
No,
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Of
Claywood
course,
was
it got
here. You
censored.
should have told us. You knew.
Yes, they knew. They didn't do anything. That's sad. Okay, gonna finish this off very soon. Go back. Alright, should be done. Okay. Alright, gonna go unlock level 2. Just need titanium bar. And I'm gonna put that in the base, don't I? Receive station. I feel like this thing can go over here.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources
Calcium
and
ores.
requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessary clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Okay. We gonna have to figure out how to do where to do calcium, where to get calcium from, that is. And the fact is, I have no clue. So is calcium sort of what is this? Titanium? Well, the problem is where am I gonna get calcium? This is another question. I don't know where to get calcium. Is this some sort of smelter? Get it from calcium deposit and meteorites. Well, that is not gonna work in the moment because I don't have calcium, but what I could do is I could select someone else to do the thing for now. That's titanium, clever robotics. I don't need robotics right now, so let's just deal with this one for now. Or I go look at some calcium options available, because I think I'm actually gonna need calcium. Which I don't know how and where. I'm gonna hold it like this and see where I can place. Oh, I think I got somewhere where I can place. They look really far away, but that might be calcium. And I'm gonna need to put a base there, shouldn't I? Oh, that does actually look calcium to me.
I need water.
Oh shit. Where can I get water? Let's just use this first. What I'm gonna head towards where I think there will be some water nearby.
So, you were a soldier?
That's right.
Then I have a question. How can you sleep knowing everything you had to do in the name of the IRO?
I don't sleep too well. But not because of the orders I carried out, but because of the ones I didn't.
So even after your sentencing, you're still on their side?
No, I'm on our side. All of us. The side of peace.
We are not going to be friends.
The side of peace, we're not going to be friends. Right. Okay. We're gonna need a base core, which means one huge meteorite.
I am detecting increased Raptura activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
That is not good. I'm not down for a wave right now. But I'm actually going to have to place down a base core somehow. And a habitat. And I airlock. I suppose we're just gonna stay in the habitats.
Ruptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
What is happening?
Extreme temperature detected.
That is not good. I think some of my stuff is dead, probably. Nope. That is...
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Okay. I think the core is
Hey,
over here.
Chris, I heard you've got 3 doctorates.
It's true.
What for?
What for what?
What do you need 3 scientific titles for? Wouldn't you have rather focused on your work?
I see you're not familiar with the world of academia. Doctorates open many doors. They increase the probability my publications will get quoted, and I have access to a broader spectrum of theoretical knowledge. Plus, I did them all at once.
I prefer practice over theory.
And that's why you ended up as someone who does the dirty work.
I'll remind you that you're also here on this planet doing the same thing as me.
But with a completely different mentality.
Oh my god, so when the planet erupts, everything goes kaboom, I guess. That's good to know, at least. What is this now? This is calcium, which means we can now just put down a... Do we even need a smelter? I don't think we do. We're just gonna put down orbitals. I keep forgetting this. You can't use escape, use Q. Okay. And now this power. Yes, 1 is not good enough. So we're gonna need 2. And let's set the moon energy. Oh, not working. Station. We gotta unlock the map, soon, and then the wind turbine, which is obviously very cool. Means it's another family. Okay, this gonna take a while, so move back to the other base. I just better hope that the planet doesn't erupt while I'm in that's gonna suck. Oh, we got something. What is this?
What is this?
This is ignitium, a cosmic mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry, if not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
Oh, I see. There's a menu. And there's a... right. Right now I'm going... We have to... check on these two bases. Getting there. Let me just put some stuff to research first.
Another great day for science.
TS.
This data will be useful.
Alright, which one we want to do first? Add points. And now we're gonna need to do clever robotics, which is Wolfram as well. But let's just get some Wolfram too. Base building material. Also there's this thing as well, so with these ones. Intermediate building materials. Titanium.
Just what I need.
Alrighty. Max 1000. Okay, slowly going. I could build another titanium, that titanium one I suppose, and make a hook to these grid. But before I do that, I probably wanna snatch a lot more titanium and a lot more. How's the base going? It's an 82 out of 1,000, so not even close. That means more automation until the base crashes. Well, it's probably gonna be a long while before you start crying. Or excavators.
I need water. Not hungry.
What do you mean not hungry? Oh, 35. You are definitely hungry. But for the sake of this thing, we're gonna need a orbital cargo. And then more rails. Actually, let's just even do this first, to be honest. And then power situation is easy. I could technically hook the power grid. Let's see.
I'm getting better and better.
There we go. Now they are definitely hooked. Let me just double check one of this. In grid 80, yep. That should do. My power stations and it is now sending it to the other one. Technically, I should honestly move the power here, but I don't know. The powers are all just cramped up right here, though. It feels like 1 power is enough. Oh, that would do. I'm gonna have to set up like a whole power farm later and then try to hook it all together, but no, it does not actually matter. Let's see how is everything coming on. 95, 83, 10%, 70, and 0. What does this one need? Wolfram bar. That's easy. Do I have building blocks? 358? Yes, I do. So, 4 excavators.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
No power.
Hey, S8466. How should I address you?
Sergeant is fine.
You can call me Doctor.
B1690 has a doctorate too.
yes, but I have more of them.
I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Rotate.
Your cargo has reached the Selenian Corporation. You've completed another order, and your reward is waiting in the corporate terminal.
Okay, I got another reward. Clay?
Due to your hard work, we have decided to increase the capacity of your pockets. Your inventory has been updated, and you can now fit more items into it.
Ooh. So, I need titanium sheet or titanium rod. So, let's reselect.
Let's see.
That's not very helpful. Stop it. Titanium sheet, why is it locked? Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to live with titanium rod for now. $6,400. That's wild. Is there anything I can build to fix that problem? Let's see. The fabricator. But what do I need to make the fabricator unlock?
Great work! Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Why is it locked? That's the problem. Woofer and wire. There's something not enough level to unlock. Oh, I need 600 titanium bar and then 200 of this point. Sounds good enough. Give me all this titanium bar.
Oh, yes.
Switch that off. This one's done as well. Regeneration chamber. More than helpful. So
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Apologies, if you happen to die.
Alright, that will do. Alright, good note. Oh wait, I forgot to select the other ones. What do you need? +5, +1. So this one absolutely needs this. And now this not okay. Fabricator. I guess move from wires, and then I can send it off for orbital cargoes. Insufficient power, which is to be expected considering that I got going. Unavailable items. Oh, right. Rail. Salad. This one. Which should make it now produce. I'm gonna have to fix this somehow.
Great work! The Moon Energy Corporation received its order. You can claim your rightful reward as usual in the corporate terminal. They are very happy with your services.
Map.
You have successfully unlocked the geolocation service of structural and topological imaging.
Great.
Oh,
a map will be useful.
If you insist on using such primitive language, go ahead.
Deal with that later. Time. This thing, there's a Wolfram pass. And then I can now send orbital cargoes. For robotics, and then it requires power, which shouldn't be too. There's a big of a difference. Check if the other one is done. At this point, I'm probably gonna do start splitting, but
Gotcha.
might as well get another fabricator going.
I need water.
you been off Earth before?
No, this is my first trip into space. And a very distant one.
I bet the change in gravity is giving you problems.
A bit. Everything's a little different.
You'll get used to it. The spacesuit is like a second skin to me now.
I see the problems. I gotta explain also that is not. Alright. This. Well. I see what I need to build. I need to build a refiner, not a... Now I can make rectangular rod. Alright. I think that's about it for me for the night. I'm gonna go sleep and night one. And I hope you enjoyed today's Star Rupture.